Good morning, ladies and gentlemen. I am Master Sergeant Sean Herndon, Master of Ceremonies for today's event. Welcome to West Point on this graduation day for the class of 2019. Established in 1817, the United States Military Academy Band consisted of a single drummer and fifer at the time of the American Revolution and has evolved into one of the most capable and professional performing groups in the world. As the oldest musical organization in the Army, the West Point Band has been inspiring America's leaders for over 200 years and continues to inspire and motivate the next generation of the Army's leaders and to serve as musical ambassadors for the Army and the nation. Sir, I salute you and the members of the band. Please give a round of applause to the West Point Band under the direction of the band's commander, Lieutenant Colonel Todd Addison. Before we commence our ceremony, I have a few announcements that will help you in understanding proper courtesies for today's event. After the class of 2019 marches into Michie Stadium, you will hear the order, "Sound Attention," marking the official start of the graduation ceremony. It is customary to rise at the bugle call of "Sound Attention," marking the arrival of the official party and our guest speaker, the 48th Vice President of the United States of America, Mike Pence. After the official party has been announced and has arrived at the platform, please remain standing and render appropriate courtesies for honors to the Vice President of the United States and to the national anthem of the United States of America. Uniform members will salute. Military veterans are encouraged to salute, and civilians are asked to please show the same courtesy to our nation by removing your hats and placing your right hand over your heart. We encourage you to join in the singing of our national anthem. At its completion, we ask that you remain standing for the invocation. As a courtesy, please rise when the Vice President completes his address to the class of 2019. Vice President Pence will then present diplomas to the honor graduates, the class valedictorian, the cadet first captain, the class president, and the Army Athletic Association trophy winners. The remaining graduates will receive their diplomas alphabetically by company. Cadets in the 1st and 2nd regiments will be seated on the north side of the platform to your left. The superintendent will present diplomas on that side of the dais. Cadets in the 3rd and 4th regiments will be seated on the south side of the platform to your right. The commandant of cadets and the dean of the academic board will present diplomas on that side of the dais. During the ceremony, you will be asked to rise for the arrival of the official party, the national anthem, the invocation, the singing of the song, "The Corps," the singing of the alma mater, the administration of the oath of office to the graduating class, the singing of the Army song, and for the benediction. At the conclusion of today's ceremony, the class of 2019 will participate in the time-honored tradition of the cadet hat toss. Children may participate in this ceremony provided that they meet the following criteria. They must be 4 to 10 years old, between 42 inches and 54 inches tall, and accompanied by a parent or guardian who is 18 years or older. The child must be accompanied from the initial screening point to the completion of the hat toss. Once the distribution of diplomas to the graduating class begins, those wishing to participate in the hat toss may move to the screening point at Gate 7 in the southwest corner of the stadium. All participants must enter the screening point at Gate 7 to participate in the hat toss. Parents or guardians and children may enter the staging area only after the child meets the criteria for participation. Parents or guardians must remain on the field in the appropriate staging area for their child to participate. However, parents are not authorized to collect a hat or accompany their child to the hat toss collection area. Children may pick up only one hat. Participants will take all directives from the officers, non-commissioned officers, event staff, security personnel, and cadets directing the event. Shuttle bus transportation is available from A-Lot, the parking lot located above the west side of the stadium, across from gates 5 and 6. Handicap bus transportation for wheelchair-bound guests is available from gate 1, located in the southeast corner of the stadium, nearest to the Lusk Reservoir, and from the Kimsey Center, located adjacent to gate 7, outside the southwest corner of the stadium. Finally, we want to ensure everyone has an opportunity to enjoy today's ceremony. As a courtesy, we ask that you remain considerate of those around you as you take pictures or video. We would also like to remind you that Michie Stadium is a non-smoking, non-vaping facility. We thank you for your understanding of these important guidelines that will ensure everyone has a great experience at the United States Military Academy today. In just a few moments, the class of 2019 will march into the stadium from the northeast side of the field. The 1st and 2nd regiments will enter on the north side of the stadium, and the 3rd and 4th regiments will enter on the south side of the stadium. A very important note is that when today's ceremony is complete, please remain in your seat until the official party has departed the area. We appreciate your cooperation with this matter. Once again, ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Michie Stadium here at West Point. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the United States Military Academy class of 2019.
Center, face. Take seats. Step, parade, rest.
Ladies and gentlemen, today the West Point class of 1969 will present commemorative second lieutenant bars to the members of the class of 2019 as they take their place in the long gray line. The class of 1969, which just celebrated its 50th class reunion here at West Point, has developed a special relationship with the class of 2019. Since June of 2015, members of the class of 1969 have engaged with and supported the class of 2019 every step of the way from our day to graduation. The cadet phase of bonding and mentorship between these two classes culminates today when the class of 1969 presents a set of second lieutenant bars engraved with 69-19 to each graduate. The representatives of the class of 1969 presenting the bars today have distinguished records of service to the armed forces and the nation during times of war and in peace, and are seated on either side of the dais. And I would like to introduce them to you now. On the south side of the dais, to your right, Major General Robert St. Onge, Jr., U.S. Army retired, 65th Commandant of Cadets. Colonel Kern C. Brown, Jr., U.S. Army retired, 50-year affiliation program lead, West Point Association of Graduates Advisory Council member. On the north side of the dais, to your left, General William S. Wallace, U.S. Army retired, former Commanding General, U.S. Army Training and Doctrine Command, and West Point Association of Graduates Distinguished Graduate Award recipient. Colonel Michael F. Calasico, U.S. Army retired, member of the 50-year affiliation program. Gentlemen, welcome back. It is a pleasure and honor to have you here with us today. Ladies and gentlemen, how about a round of applause for the class of 1969 and their outstanding dedication to the class of 2019. Ladies and gentlemen, and members of the class of 2019, just as the long gray line represents the connection of all graduates throughout the Academy's storied history, today's faculty processional recognizes the dedication and academic excellence of all United States Military Academy faculty, both past and present. Please welcome representatives of the faculty of the United States Military Academy. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome to the platform our distinguished guests, the Undersecretary of the Army, the Honorable Ryan D. McCarthy, the Commandant of Cadets, Major General Stephen W. Gilland, the Dean of the Academic Board, Brigadier General Cindy R. Jebb, the Interim Director of Intercollegiate Athletics, Colonel Retired Dan McCarthy, the United States Military Academy Command Sergeant Major Jack Love, members of the Academic Board, and other senior leaders. Sound attention. Dates. Attention.
Attention. Class, attention. Present arms.
Dates. Present.
That. Present arms.
Ladies and gentlemen, please rise for the arrival of the official party. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the 23rd Secretary of the Army, the Honorable Mark T. Esper. The 39th Chief of Staff of the Army, General Mark A. Milley. And the 60th Superintendent of the United States Military Academy, Lieutenant General Darrell A. Williams. Ladies and gentlemen, the Vice President of the United States of America.
Staff, order, arms.
Dais, order.
Class, order, arms. On, cover.
Dais,
Staff,
Un. Cover.
cover.
Ladies and gentlemen, please remain standing for the invocation by Chaplain Publikowski.
Almighty God, whose word is truth. As an officer in the Army, I have solemnly sworn that I will support and defend the Constitution of the United States and our way of life against all enemies, foreign and domestic, to bear true faith and allegiance to the same. I have taken these obligations freely, with no despicable mental reservation or purpose of evasion, and that I will well and faithfully discharge the duties of the office upon which I have entered. Hundreds of thousands of others, here in this stadium and on fields across the globe, have already sworn so. And 1,000 more today are about to stand with us and swear with us for our country, against our enemies, so freedom will reign. So on this beautiful morning, help us, God. Amen.
Dais, take
Staff.
seats.
Read. Cover. Class, take seats. Staff, dismiss.
Ladies and gentlemen, please be seated. Please welcome the 60th Superintendent of the United States Military Academy, Lieutenant General Darrell A. Williams.
Mr. Vice President, Congressman Meadows, Mr. Secretary, Mr. Undersecretary, General Milley, distinguished guests, staff and faculty, family and friends, ladies and gentlemen, and most importantly, the 985 members of the outstanding class of 2019. Good morning and welcome to West Point. What a great day. Thank you all for being here as we celebrate the graduation of these incredible young men and women and commission them as the newest leaders in our great United States Army. Mr. Vice President, we are truly honored to have you here today, sir, and we are proud to present to you our Army's newest leaders of character. I'd also like to acknowledge and thank the members of the class of 1969 who are here today to present our graduates with their new lieutenant bars. General Wallace, General St. Ange, Colonel Brown, and Colonel Calaxico. Thank you, gentlemen. But especially thank you to the entire class of 1969 for your support and mentorship to these young men and women assembled here throughout the past 4 years. Thank you all. Class. Class of 2019, how you doing? That was okay. What do you think, Sergeant Major? Okay, sir. Let's try it one more time. You all stretch, right? Class of 29, how you doing? Guess what? You've almost made it. The summer of 2015 seems like a lifetime ago. To put it another way, that was 12 Marvel and 3 Star Wars movies ago. Our iPhones were still only running on iOS 8. And Tom Brady only had 4 Super Bowl rings. How many of you have found yourselves thinking about our day over the last few days? Looking back, I'm sure you wondered how you ever survived that day. But look how far you've come since then, and all you have accomplished. All the hard work in the classroom, all the sweat and blood left out at Camp Buckner or on the fields of friendly strife, the friends made, the late night studying or binge watching Netflix. It's all come to this. The last 47 months have been one heck of a ride. And today you sit here ready to accept your diploma and ready to join the ranks of the tens of thousands who proudly call themselves West Point graduates and members of the Long Gray Line. You have a lot to celebrate and be proud of today, but you had some help along the way. Your professors, instructors, mentors, coaches, TAC NCOs, sponsors, families, and every member of the West Point team from Bartlett Hall to the barbershop. Every one of them has brought committed to your success throughout your leader development experience here. But most importantly are those sitting behind you in the stands who came here to cheer you on as you accept your diploma and receive your commission. Your moms and dads, guardians, grandparents, boyfriends, girlfriends, brothers, sisters, aunts and uncles, family and friends. To all of you, I extend a very special welcome and thank you for the love, support, encouragement, and motivation you've given to these outstanding young men and women. To the class of 2019, our job was to educate, train, and inspire you and develop you into smart, thoughtful, and innovative leaders of character, ready to lead as Army officers to fight and win today in the crucible of ground combat, and ready to help lead the Army Renaissance to ensure the Army can fight and win tomorrow. Every experience here has been to prepare you to that end. You've all completed and excelled in the most demanding and challenging leader development experience there is. You should be very proud. But today, the real work begins. In just a few moments, you will all rise, raise your right hand, and take an oath to support and defend the Constitution as officers in the United States Army, as members of the profession of arms, and as servants to our nation. And today, you also become part of a long and proud legacy of men and women who, when history demanded it, answered the call to duty to stand in the gap to protect and defend this great United States of America. So, as we pass the torch of leadership to you, let me share a few brief thoughts. First, live and lead honorably. One thing I love about our Army is that we are a values-based organization. As General Milley said last night, remember our values, learn and lean on them daily, draw strength from them, and live them every day on and off duty. Next, mission first, but people always. Take care of your soldiers, get to know them, and make them time for them every single day. Earn their trust, be humble, be approachable, make sure they eat first. The little things that show them you care as a leader. Take care of them and they will move mountains for you. Third, depend on your NCOs. Listen and learn from them. They've been there, done that, and have all those t-shirts to prove it. Remember, officers may run the Army, but NCOs make the Army run. Oh. Pursue excellence always and never lose that will to win. Winning matters. Set and keep your standards high. Put excellent in all things, but more importantly, be excellent to each other. And finally, be ready. Readiness is our Army's #1 priority. So be ready to deploy. Be ready to execute the mission. Make sure your unit and your soldiers are prepared and trained to answer the call when it comes. You won't be asked if you're ready. You'll be expected to be ready. Class of 2019, you have the complete trust and confidence of everyone here at West Point, as well as all of America. You are ready, you are prepared, and you will be great. And I wish each and every one of you Godspeed. And now, it is my pleasure to introduce this morning's commencement speaker. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome the 48th Vice President of the United States of America, the Honorable Mike Pence.
Secretary Esper, General Milley, Lieutenant General Williams, Congressman Meadows, distinguished guests, faculty, and families. It is a great honor and deeply humbling for me to be here today at the United States Military Academy with the extraordinary men and women of West Point's 221st graduating class, the class of 2019. You made it. And it's my honor to be here on behalf of a great champion of all those who wear the uniform of the United States. So allow me to bring greetings and congratulations to the class of 2019 from your Commander-in-Chief, the 45th President of the United States of America, President Donald Trump. You know, it was just a few short weeks ago the President and I had the honor of welcoming West Point back to the White House as the Army Black Knights received the Commander-in-Chief's trophy for the second year in a row. And as the President said in his words, the United States Armed Forces are the strongest, toughest, bravest, and fiercest warriors in the world. And today, class of 2019, you joined their ranks. You chose to come here, and you were chosen to come here. From our day when you were given 90 seconds to say goodbye to your loved ones, from that first day just over the rise when you marched onto the plain as plebes on Acceptance Day, you committed yourselves to service and excellence. And over the last 4 years, you've proved yourselves. You are, as the President likes to say, the best of the best. And as a sign of the gratitude for the many years of service that you will render to America, your Commander-in-Chief has given me the authority to hereby absolve all cadets on restriction for minor conduct offenses effective immediately. You know, it really is deeply humbling for me to stand before you today and see this sight and to be in this historic place. You see, my life didn't take me into the uniform of the United States, but I'm the son of a soldier. My dad is gone 30 years now, but he was a veteran of combat in the Korean War, and he was a member of the United States Army. And as I stand before you today here at West Point, I can't help but think that First Lieutenant Edward J. Pence, looking down from glory, is finally impressed with his third son. So thank you for the honor. Since its founding here along the Hudson River 217 years ago, the United States Military Academy has educated, trained, and inspired a corps of cadets on a foundation of values: duty, honor, country. Those words are engraved on your class ring, but they're also now embedded in your hearts. And they're the values that will carry you from this day in service to this great nation. Every West Point grad joins a long tradition of leadership and sacrifice. And today, this incredible class will take its rightful place on the long gray line with names like Grant, Eisenhower, MacArthur, and all those who trained here. Just like a member of the class of 1959 who ended his life's journey just not too long ago. He graduated from here in West Point. He would go on to see combat in Vietnam. He became a captain of industry. He served 4 American presidents, and his name now graces the Visitors Center here at West Point. Today we remember Frederick V. Malik, and we are so honored that his wife, Marlene, and family are here with us today. You join distinguished ranks, just like the men of the class of 1969 that are going to place those bars on your shoulders today. Among them is a man who was commissioned in armor, also served in Vietnam, would eventually assume command of the V Corps, where he led 140,000 soldiers in the triumphant march to Baghdad in 2003. For his service, he received the Distinguished Service Medal, Legion of Merit, Bronze Star. So would you all join me in recognizing the class of 1969 and their own General Scotty Wallace. And the class of 2019 is made up of just such men and women. You're 985 strong from all 50 states and 10 countries. Among you are 3 Fulbright scholars, 3 Marshall scholars, an NRA second-team All-American, and star athletes who led West Point to 6 Patriot League champions this year and beat Navy for the 3rd year in a row. This is a class full of amazing Americans. Like a young cadet from Georgia who's graduating today. In addition to his degree in nuclear engineering, he became the first ever cadet to win 4 consecutive individual men's boxing national championships. Join me in recognizing Cadet Carlin Ivy for all he's accomplished. Carlin, where are you? Great job. Or an impressive young woman from San Jose. She's graduating today with a degree in life science. As a 3rd year, she was awarded a Goldwater Scholarship, the oldest and most prestigious award in natural sciences. And as a firstie, she won the National Science Foundation's Graduate Research Fellowship. So join me in recognizing Cadet Madeline Yu. Where are you, Madeline? Great job. You know, you all know these cadets are just emblematic of all of you. And also, I want to acknowledge the historic milestones that we're marking today. The class of 2019 is the most diverse class in the history of the United States Military Academy. Those milestones include today you're graduating the 1,000th Jewish cadet, the 5,000th female cadet, including the highest number of Hispanic women graduates, and since the last time I was here, I had the privilege of speaking at the Henry Flipper Dinner, honoring the first African American to ever graduate from West Point. I couldn't be more proud to stand before the graduating class of 2019 that includes the highest number of African American women cadets in the history of the United States Military Academy. So for what you've accomplished, and for who you are. Congratulations, class of 2019. You did it. And of course, today we also celebrate and pause to remember 3 men of honor. who couldn't be with us today. They stepped forward to serve their country, but they did not live to see this moment. So to their families we say, the United States Army and America will never forget and never fail to honor the service of Thomas Surdike, Peter Zoo, and Brandon Jackson. And class of 2019, as the superintendent said, well, this is your day. You know you didn't get here on your own. For 4 years, your TAC officers and NCOs whipped you into shape. Your professors poured themselves into your lives. And as you made the long journey from plebe to firstie, I know you also made some of the best friends of your life. They helped you through papers and teas, and your friends maybe even helped you through a few scenic walks on the area. Together you braved 6 weeks of beast barracks. You traded pointers on how to pass your next Sammy. And I'll bet you also marveled together at each other's crass mass of brass and glass. But long before you arrived on campus, it was your families who were there. They believed you could get here. They believed in you, even when you didn't always believe in yourself. They encouraged you. They prayed for you. And when they pinned those bars on your shoulders, I know it's going to be one of the proudest days of their lives. And I know what I'm talking about. I'm not just the son of a soldier, but I'm the proud father of a United States Marine. And my wife and I have lived this day. So before we go one step further, class of 2019, will you all just mind breaking training a little bit? Would you just stand up, look to the left, to the right, behind you, and catch the eye of the moms and dads and brothers and sisters and boyfriends and girlfriends who are here, who got you to this place? Get on your feet and just show them how much you appreciate all they've done to get you to this moment. Good job. So class of 2019, today a journey that started 4 years ago is ending, but a new journey begins. Today you take up your duties as second lieutenants in the United States Army, and you accept a great responsibility in this republic. Behind me, across the Lusk Reservoir, stands a memorial dedicated to the American soldier. It reads, and I quote, "The lives and destinies of valiant Americans are entrusted to your care." And by those words, to your leadership as well. Men and women of the class of 2019, you're being given the greatest gift an American leader can have, with the greatest responsibility. America's parents have given you our most precious possession, our sons and daughters, and they ask of you only one thing: lead them well. When you came here, the world was a dangerous place, and it still is. But I'm pleased to report to you reinforcements that thanks to the leadership of President Donald Trump, you're joining an army that's better equipped, better trained, and better supplied than any United States Army in the history of this country. Sure. In the last 2 years, we've taken decisive action to rebuild our military and restore the arsenal of democracy. This president has actually signed into law the largest investment in our national defense since the days of Ronald Reagan. And as you accept the mantle of leadership, I promise you, your commander-in-chief will always have your back. President Donald Trump is the best friend the men and women of our armed forces will ever have. Proving that, just a few months ago, your commander-in-chief proposed the largest defense budget in American history. $750 billion to ensure the strongest fighting force in the history of the world becomes stronger still. We fund an end strength of more than 2 million active and reserve military personnel. We modernized 2 armored brigade combat teams. We'll also provide resources for 12 battle force ships, 2 large unmanned surface ships, and 110 fighter aircraft. And with that renewed American strength, the United States is once again embracing our role as leader of the free world. We're standing with our allies and standing up to our enemies. Our NATO allies are contributing more to our common defense than ever before. And we've taken the fight against radical Islamic terrorists on our terms, on their soil. And thanks to the courage of our armed forces, just a few short months ago, the last inch of territory under the black flag of ISIS was liberated. But the truth is, you are taking up your duties at a time of growing challenges to freedom all around the world. So I say to all of you, what you've learned in this place, put into practice. You've learned the habits of heroes and leaders, and now you're going to join the fight. Men and women of West Point, no matter where you're deployed, you will be the vanguard of freedom. And you know that the soldier does not bear the sword in vain. The work you do has never been more important. America will always seek peace, but peace comes through strength. And you are now that strength. It is a virtual certainty that you will fight on a battlefield for America at some point in your life. You will lead soldiers in combat. It will happen. Some of you will join the fight against radical Islamic terrorists in Afghanistan and Iraq. Some of you will join the fight on the Korean Peninsula and in the Indo-Pacific, where North Korea continues to threaten the peace and an increasingly militarized China challenges our presence in the region. Some of you will join the fight in Europe, where an aggressive Russia seeks to redraw international boundaries by force. And some of you may even be called upon to serve in this hemisphere. And when that day comes, I know you will move to the sound of the guns. Do your duty. And you will fight. And you will win. The American people expect nothing less. So wherever you're called, I urge you to take what you learned here and put it into practice. Put your armor on, so that when, not if, that day comes, you'll be able to stand your ground. It's your turn to lead heroes. But to lead heroes, you must be a hero. To lead them, you must be worthy of them. In a word, you must be men and women of integrity. You know, over the course of my life, I've learned that the three most important qualities of leadership in any human endeavor are humility, orientation to authority, and self-control. The first is humility. You'll be entering the service as officers, but you should right now decide that you're going to consider others more important than yourself. Approach every problem with a spirit of humility. As the good book says, one who puts on his armor should not boast like one who takes it off. Approach every challenge as a listener. The best decisions are made through counsel and collaboration. Have the humility to listen. And second, orientation to authority. You've learned it here, now live it out. Like the centurion who took the Nazarene at his word, saying he was a man under authority, so you will be men and women under authority. Respect the chain of command. Submit yourself to the authorities placed above you. Trust your superiors. Trust your orders. And finally, you've gone through a rigorous 4 years of training here, a time of great personal discipline. Don't lose that. Discipline is the foundation of all accomplishment. Be an example of self-discipline to the men and women you lead, and you'll inspire them without saying a word. To lead others, you must lead yourself first. Cultivate these virtues as you've already begun to do here at this great academy, and I know you'll lead with distinction. You know, I walked across a few stages in my life and raised my right hand, taking an oath like you're going to take today. At least for me, I've wondered in those moments whether I could meet the moment. But I've come here today on behalf of your Commander-in-Chief to tell you, class of 2019, you're ready. So lead with integrity. Be an example. Mind your mission. Take care of your soldiers. And you will stand your ground. Like the 3rd Army in the Ardennes Forest. Like the 1st Cav at LZ X-Ray. Like the 4th ID at Cup Keating. You will stand your ground. There will be times when you've rucked 10 miles on 2 hours sleep with 80 pounds on your back without much to eat, but you'll do your duty. You'll stand your ground. Because the United States Army never quits. Never accepts defeat. Always puts the mission first. And you, my friends, are Army strong. By hewing to the principles and values that you learned here, you will prove yourself worthy of the trust the American people are placing in you today. And as you prepare to leave this place, you go with the confidence of your Commander-in-Chief. You go with the support of your families. And I believe with all my heart, you do not go alone. Throughout the long and storied history of this nation, at just the right time, Providence has brought forth just the right leaders to preserve and protect the Republic, many of which were forged on these hills. And now you are among them. So as you leave here, never doubt that you have the support of the American people and all of those elected to serve them. And also, never doubt that He who brought you this far will never leave you or forsake you, because He never will. Men and women of the class of 2019, congratulations. You made it. And I know in the years ahead, you will do your part to ensure for ourselves and our posterity that freedom will reign. God bless you and protect you. May God bless our Army and Armed Forces. And God bless America.
Vice President Pence, on behalf of the class of 2019, I'd like to present you with this cadet saber as a token of our appreciation. Thank you. Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Ladies and gentlemen, please remain standing for the singing of the corps.
Class, attention! Class, take seats.
Ladies and gentlemen, please be seated. Please welcome the Dean of the Academic Board, Brigadier General Cindy R. Jebb.
On behalf of the Academic Board, I present these cadets and recommend each as worthy of the Bachelor of Science degree. The Vice President will present diplomas to the honor graduates, Class Valedictorian, Cadet First Captain, Class President, and the Army Athletic Association trophy winners. Will the members of the Class of 2019 now come forward to receive their diplomas. Congratulations.
David T. Benden, Cadet First Captain and Class Valedictorian. Tony J. Smith, Class President. Tyler L. Reese. Sean D. Brennan. Thomas G. Rounds. Haley M. Kochman.
Great job. You're fantastic. Good luck to you.
Madeline M. Schneider.
Great job. Congratulations.
Eva M. Gould.
Great job. Congratulations. Good luck to you.
Brady W. Miller.
Great job. Congratulations to you. Good luck in the Army.
Francis T. Whalen.
Congratulations. Good luck to you. Okay?
Joseph M. Menino.
Congratulations. Good luck to you.
Javier A. Valdez.
Congratulations to you. Good luck. Okay. See you out there.
Andrew J. Solomonitis.
Congratulations again. Good luck to you. Okay? Take care.
Eric J. Dragland.
Congratulations. Good luck to you. Okay? See you in the Army.
David W. Rapp. Kira A. Weininger.
Congratulations. Good luck to you. Okay? See you out in the Army.
Zachary N. Hoyles.
Congratulations. Good luck to you out there.
Colton F. Bradley.
Congratulations.
Luke B. Eckstein.
Congratulations. Good luck to you. Okay? See you.
William K. Brooks. Kyle J. Murdy. Jacob A. Ingulke. Benjamin M. Baumgartner. Max M. Bodie. Samir J. Stretfield. Jack K. Uy. Dalton T. Stahl. Matthew B. Hoy. Joseph C. Schlesinger. Megan M. Gagnon. Rachel S. Dodero. Kenji R. Onaka. Natalie L. Nipa. Abigail R. Halbrook, Army Athletic Association Trophy winner. John J. Serdick, Army Athletic Association Trophy winner.
From 1st Regiment, Isidro R. Alanis, Jr.
3rd Regiment, Zachary L. Brem.
Gerald M. Beatty.
From the Philippines, Ranel B. Delacruz.
Shiloh K. Begley.
Thomas S. Durst.
Kenneth C. Brinson.
Peter R. Elminger.
Samuel I. Brown.
Cecilia K. Givens.
James E. Crimmins.
James P. Goyette.
William C. Derrick.
Joseph A. Hollis.
Andrew M. Donahue.
Purcell H. Howell.
Amelia L. Gabrovic.
Audrey O. Hung.
Michael A. Gagliardi.
Madeline A. Kimmel.
Emiliano D. Gonzalez.
Mikkel W. Knight Victor.
Pierre J. Grunwald.
Lydia G. LaRue.
Mara S. Kagawa.
Benson W. Neely.
Robert B. Linton.
Tyler P. Paget.
Gabrielle A. Lovell.
Jesse L. Palmer.
Zachary D. Maxwell.
Miguel E. Pantano.
Genevieve E. McCormick.
Jared J. Rivera.
William R. Miller.
Elizabeth M. Rodriguez.
Grayson B. Nakan.
Ian S. Russell.
Gino P. Nicosia.
Ann M. Schreiner.
Payne A. Nunn.
Griffin J. Schultz.
James Palmer III.
Alana N. Severt.
Jeffrey Panera Jr.
Montgomery G. Smith.
Ross A. L. Poulin.
Tyler S. Stansbury.
Torrin M. Raby.
Nicholas F. Vericchione.
Deontay P. Reed.
Peter T. Woudenberg.
Ashley M. Rivera.
James E. Zimmerman.
Paul R. Shorky Chacon.
Ryan L. Applin.
Claudia M. Sun.
Christian A. Banks.
Matthew B. Wentz.
David T. Chung.
Pyong Ji An.
Nikaya T. Comer.
Aiden M. Baxter.
Haley E. Conger.
Brandon A. Breeze.
Aiden J. Doyle.
Darnell A. Brown.
John O. Emasi.
Patrick S. Cowley.
Gavin G. Felch.
Thomas R. Crabtree.
Alvaro N. Flores.
Marcus A. Denham.
Henry Guerra Jr.
Cameron J. Ellis.
Kennedy R. Harrison.
Jonathan C. Gage.
Jesse B. Helms.
Whitney T. Gunderman.
Jacqueline G. Martin.
Catherine G. Hall.
Joshua D. Orkett.
Elliot R. Herman.
Evan W. Ousley.
Sung S. Kim.
William J. Parada.
Ethan F. Palale.
Lauren A. Pyle.
Dewan E. Park.
Samantha L. Price.
Stephen M. Parrish.
William J. Rail.
Catherine A. Selekia.
David L. Reeves.
Chloe E. Smith.
John J. Roach.
Michael W. Tappy.
Rebecca Slate.
Sydney A. Bolanek.
Ethan D. Stankiewicz.
Andrew J. Wanovich.
Neon M. Stern.
Benton D. Weeks.
Timothy C. Sweeney.
Sydney M. Witham.
James C. Tyler.
Brett T. Yelverton.
Matthew J. Volpe.
Dante M. Carrillo.
Hannah L. Wentland.
Antoine A. Davis.
Morgan M. Aiken.
Joshua D. Etaw.
Marco Amalfitano.
Matthew A. Ello.
Joseph S. Essema.
Wyatt D. Gengler.
Bradley P. Baker.
Hannah R. Hartel.
Stephen H. Broadus.
Chapman R. Johnson.
Kevin C. Colton.
Tatiana S. Johnson.
Benjamin S. Den.
Jafar A. Cosme.
Sean M. Devine.
Andrew L. Kitzherber.
Benjamin M. Gutierrez.
Zaid J. Koch.
Adam M. Henderson.
Ian J. Mansfield.
Peter A. Honig.
Ishmael P. McGinty.
Xiaopeng Wang.
John C. O'Malley.
Stephen A. Jackson.
Elijah Ty A. Phelps.
McCarthy E. Johnson.
Adam A. Robinson.
Sawyer B. Johnson.
Sierra R. Rosedal.
Claire E. Jones.
Graham S. Shropshire.
Derek T. Kirkendall.
Kaylee S. Stallings.
Nicholas A. Patterson.
Lawrence T. Tweeter.
Ellie M. Sempt.
Austin J. Wire.
Emily B. Sexauer.
Michael T. Welch.
Roy T. Soto.
Delaney A. Welliver.
Darnell D. Woolfolk.
Joshua P. White.
Ashley J. Yu.
Matthew Ewan.
Haun G. Yu.
Jessica V. Ambrose.
Thomas A. Zegula Jr.
Anton E. Anakin.
Eric A. Zulke.
James D. Calamita.
Joseph W. Allen.
Kevin M. Dyer.
Daniel K. Andrews.
John K. Fulton.
Mary R. Barr.
Edwin G. Hansen.
Seth A. Baylor.
Hannah E. Harrell.
Jordan A. Bailey.
Julia Sue.
McKinley M. Boss.
John M. Joyner.
Matthew G. Brooks.
Jack R. Kesty.
Brian P. Buckley.
Adam S. Knapp.
Colin A. Cooley.
Amanda S. Keurig.
Andrew C. Finken.
Andrew D. Lakowski.
Zachary M. Gieske.
Michael A. Matthews.
Christopher J. Hochfelder.
Robert T. Niehoff.
Cullen D. Johnson.
Karimi M. Niamu.
Austin A. Kelly.
Ejakiunge Obioman.
Lily Z. McDonough.
Scott D. Parker II.
Madeline L. Nelson.
Jacob E. Plotsky.
Noah O. Parker.
Jackson D. Prindle.
Caleb M. Parsons.
Harry W. Reed.
Christopher R. Reaping.
Amanda K. Roper.
Justin A. Santos.
Connor J. Russell.
Benjamin J. Sims.
Austin W. Schufert.
Rami O. Stokes.
Wyatt J. Stackpool.
From Guyana, Brittany C. Van Langa.
Nicholas V. Taguchi.
Nicholas M. Weiss.
Zachary M. Town.
Wilfred J. Ahua.
Nicholas D. Turner.
Patrick C. Bailey.
John H. Variano.
William A. Barnes.
Nicholas R. Webster.
Nathan L. Brewer.
Hunter J. Whitney.
Aaron B. Cheng.
Nicholas A. Zalduendo.
Liam J. Fairbrass.
Joseph F. Adona.
Nicholas A. Gaspari.
Edward S. Alviso.
Raymond A. Hardaway.
Ulrich W. Arnold.
Andrew J. Huber.
Kate C. Campbell.
Megan R. Kinsey.
Michael C. Colella.
Sean P. Kirchner.
Jalen C. Collier.
Kate M. McCorrick.
Ronald T. Frick.
Benjamin J. Mammal.
Harrison P. Gudorf.
Nikki S. Manitsas.
Catherine I. Gutlein.
Trey P. Martin.
Morgan R. Hale.
Nicholas R. Palmer.
Baxter J. Hodge.
Samuel R. Policini.
Michael J. Horn.
Jesse A. Ramirez.
Sarah H. Gion.
James H. Scroggins V.
Jake R.E. Cahoe.
Carly P. Sleeman.
Blake T. Koppel.
Brian Tien.
Michael A. Martinez.
Abigail S. Ward.
Megan O. McGovern.
Andrew J. Welliver.
Ashley T. Pegues.
Lauren N. Westman.
Chandler K. Ramirez.
Tristan D. Adamson.
Stephanie M. Riley.
Corian D. Brady.
John W. Roll.
Jacob S. Cart.
John V. Snorkowski.
Preston L. Damaro.
Jacob P. Stroka.
Shane T. Donahoe.
Thomas J. Surdu.
Bria M. Aaron.
Marquise D. Watson.
Dominic S. Giovanelli.
Tommy J. Weiss.
Abby J. Greco.
Jonathan E. Young.
Bradley T. Giles.
Austin A. Allman.
Monty L. Ho.
Alberto J. Barreto.
Reed M. Johnson.
Orrin M. Bradshaw.
James M. Joyer Jr.
Karina A. Cece.
Sarah J. June.
Jordan D. Cole.
Matthew T. Kojal.
George B. Daly.
Nathan D. Craher.
Joseph T. Fink.
Maya Kwong.
Gillian A. Garmin Davis.
Angelo Motz IV.
Kristen M. Horn.
From Mongolia, Erenbold Mokhtu.
Megan E. Gerald.
Anthony M. Nillis.
Samuel G. Johnson.
John M. Ogorek.
Madeline J. Kim.
Loretta M. Peffers.
Samuel Kim.
James A. Pruneski.
Timothy K. Lay.
John A. Sabatino.
Mary E. Lyons.
Ibrahim Say.
Benjamin H. Maud.
Adam G. Single.
Rob A. Neeshore.
Ryan M. Sixsmith.
Ryan A. Oppenheim.
Harrison A. Smith.
Tucker H. Pearson.
Isaiah B. Suggs.
Alex S. Ramos.
Samantha P. Sullinger.
John W. Reichler.
Rachel M. Winter.
Adam V. Rowe.
Jabrielle D. Arrington.
Jonas Sella Jr.
Denny J. Barker.
Connor J. Ziegler.
Joshua J. Berthelot.
Robert B. Barber.
Anthony B. Boswell.
Aaron J. Berberick.
Robinson B. Brown.
Jill E. Botterini.
Noah A. Carlin.
Claire N. Brownfield.
Nicholas Kobos.
Daniel J. Castro.
Matthew V. Tordenso.
Ju-Hyun Chung.
Adam M. Gillett.
Courtney M. Hill.
Seth W. Jackson.
Madison R. Hoveren.
Zachary J. Lechthaler.
Matthew R. Hudgens.
Jungmin Lee.
Garrett L. Julian.
Madison A. Marco.
Lorenzo D. Blache.
Joseph C. McNiff.
Zachary J. Lucas.
Jonathan D. Muraski.
Patrick J. Meehan.
Matthew D. Plunkett.
William T. Merrill.
Mary G. Pollen.
Riley C. Nolan.
James H. Sager.
Chad T. Penny.
James E. Schock.
Luke J. Peterman.
Andy R. Tan.
Sawyer H. Peterson.
Ronald V. Tobin.
Dustin H. Rodriguez.
Ethan J. Tersini.
Kayla B. Rowley.
Charles B. Wagner.
Madeline Y. Rue.
Tiffany A. Welch Baker.
Benjamin E. Sims.
Daniel W. Whitfield.
Seth J. Solwalski.
Bridget A. Wilby.
Jake A. Spels.
Hyun B. Yim.
Jeremy T. Stanley.
Jeremy K. Engel.
Nora K. Stapleton.
Oseji E. Azuka.
Brendan M. Wamsley.
Christian William B. Bondock.
Gabrielle Young.
Gunnar S. Carlson.
Abdul Halim Abdul Rahim from Malaysia.
Michael P. Katina.
James W. Angulo III.
Jack Chu.
Samuel J. Bianchi.
Morgan M. Conroe.
Mark A. Caby.
Matthias A. Cooper.
Elizabeth L. Challenger.
Stuart D. Core.
Donald Q. Cochran III.
Cecilia M. Croman.
Cody D. L. Curry.
Orrin H. Dennett.
Nathaniel H. Endo.
Timothy B. Donnellan II.
Chandler P. Gach.
Francis G. Dwarnicki.
Matthew J. Galea.
Jacob M. Fryer.
Sean C. McDonald.
Angela E. Martone.
John P. McDowell.
John D. Moat.
Frank D. Medici.
Ryan M. O'Connell.
John R. Miller.
Quentin H. Parker.
Anton O. Nelson.
Peyton G. Rengel.
Peyton M. Paget.
Nina A. Riccaboni.
Nicole F. Polhamus.
Brooke L. Richardson.
Victoria D. Ryer.
Jeremy R. Schnipke.
Patrick B. Riley.
William M. Smith II.
Carlos Rodriguez.
Evan R. Valdez.
Ashley N. Salgado Padin.
Grant M. Wilson.
Caleb M. Schifrin.
Harrison L. Young.
Anthony J. Villandre.
Nicholas G. Batista.
Ruben F. Watkins.
Clement H. Calderon.
Patty Y. Zhang.
Marina P. Camacho.
Brandon C. Badillo.
Benita F. Cruz.
William J. Beiswinger III.
Matthew P. Daigle.
John A. Butler.
Robert G. Drummond.
Isaac J. Cothran.
Derek M. Engram.
William M. Dunavant.
Andrew D. Gilbert.
Aaron E. Finch.
Alexander R. Gilland.
Zachary O. Francis. Seth B. Goff.
Danielle L. Jaska. David R. Jakewish.
Austin C. Harry.
Grady J. Kelly.
Aaron R.K. Horakami.
John A. Kaufman.
Tiana N. Johnson.
Grant J. Lang.
Bradley D. Krupp.
Christopher D. Lee.
Elijah P. LaRue.
Maximilian R. Lyles.
Jonathan E. Linden.
Sean M. Nolan.
Daniel Lucio.
Graham E. Rotterman.
Dakota B. Millsap.
Carrie A. Riley.
Luis A. Munoz.
Thomas M. Schutte.
Austin M.T. Pearson.
Nikhil Shamkumar.
Renee N. Poirier.
Jonathan J. Taylor.
Ethan J. Kress.
Christian M. Vaughn.
John P. Renfro.
4th Regiment. Keegan K. Carlson.
Imani A. Simmons.
Ryan A. Castilla.
Ariana M. Spiritos.
Tynan J. Cleveland.
Tyler K. Zortman.
Bryce A. Coleman.
From 2nd Regiment, Melanie M. Allen.
Hunter C. Daniels.
Patrick A. Arata.
Nicholas C. Donzi.
Rachel E. Bostic.
Michael L. Golzinski Jr.
Megan M. Burke.
Hunter W. Hill.
Sella Cho.
Jason P. Hool.
Hayden A. Cook.
Cheritzel J. Herido.
Emmett D. Dunham.
Eric J. Kelly.
Chandler R. Flint.
Chan D. Kim.
Giuseppe M. Garanzi.
Joel P. Macklin.
Zachary D. Gilliland.
Brian N. Mathwick Jr.
Shane A. Harrell.
Isabelna Minter.
Haris Hassin from Pakistan.
From Montenegro, Navina Nikolic.
Taylor L. Horn.
Jake A. Pare.
David J. Campmeyer.
Devin J. Richter.
John N. Cantus.
Harrison C. Rooney.
Michaela E. Korpinen.
Kaylee M. Rose.
Thomas V. Marino.
Kim S. Zambrano.
Silas P. Martinez.
Jack H. Spidell.
Nicholas A. Moster.
Hunter G. Sperry.
Cole A. Mueller.
Fox C. Stevens.
Angelo M. Natter.
Michaela Sully.
Brendan J. Sauer.
Bernard R. Tortorise.
Makoto Shimizu.
Weston D. Vicasi.
Winston F. Smith T.
Michael J. Volpe.
Constantine C. Stevens.
Hunter B. Williams.
Jennifer A. Suter.
Andrew R. Arns.
Bo M. Waller III.
Clayton D. Carter.
Jared T. Watson.
Cole W. Casanova.
Connor R.W. Warewine.
Brian H. Curtin.
Keegan B. West.
Grayson B. Gordon. Sean A. Hurley.
Jonathan R. Alvendia.
Nathaniel E. Jones.
Tristan M. Ashdown.
Molly K. Langland.
Mackenzie A. Bell.
Nicholas W. LeVay.
Gavin S. Berkeley.
Chance S. Matthias.
Joshua I. Bogle.
Bailey J. McCardle.
William D. Butler.
Michael S. McPherson.
Jonbum J.
Matthew S. McFeeters.
Matthew G. Chairs.
Nathaniel J. Orkerbor.
John B. Cohen.
Andrew J. Ortiz.
Todd L. Cornett.
James E. Pontius Jr.
Joseph R. Danford III.
Joshua A. Ray.
Oliver T. Douthit.
Patrick N. Rogers.
Mackenzie W. Ferguson.
Michael R. Singer.
James M. Gamara.
Somya Sririrama.
Timothy J. Gant.
Madeline B. Suba.
Margaret M. Gleason.
Evan M. Turkanian.
Celine P. Gunderman.
Nash J. Warden.
Maximilian Holkeen.
Frank T. Wu.
Jacob D. Kessler.
Andrew J. Zinner.
Tristan R. Littlejohn.
Christian S. Ackerman.
Mimi T. Mejia.
Ryan S. Brunner.
Amy S. Owens.
Jesse C. Burgess.
James M. Placco.
John M. Culleton.
Alexander R. Porter.
Nia M. Crump.
Hollis J. Shaptaw.
Mariama D. Donzo.
Haley A. Steele.
Thomas E. Egan.
Michael J. Sullivan.
Parker A. Fenema.
Gabrielle C. Alford.
Jacob G. Feuerman.
Jonathan M. Ayers.
Antonio R. Garcia.
Dylan M. Bliss.
Andrew J. Brella.
Nicholas A. Chinea.
Amanda M. Hall.
Benjamin R. Count.
Ryan S. Hartigan.
Carlos A. Garcia.
Jason E. Hunt.
John P. Gephardt.
Samuel N. Jones.
Bradley G. Harrison.
Matthew C. Copra.
Jacob W. Hedges.
Benaiah W. Mack.
Graham B. King.
Nicola J. Newton.
Austin Q. Lamb.
Henri A. Noel III.
Alexa G. Leach.
Sankung O.
Caroline B. McCusker.
Connor M. Phillips.
David P. Mitchell.
Hallie H. Pound.
Cassandra A. Mundakis.
Pearson S. Rowe.
Patrick J. Nestler.
Sarah E. Schwartzman.
Samuel E. Norman.
Monica H. Sawinski.
Samuel J. Oliver.
Hayden J. Trainer.
Sean T. Poyani.
Andre D. Vaughn.
Brandon G. Shively.
Andrew T. Vines.
Olivia F. Simon.
Otoozi A. Bai.
Dominic J. Tatum.
Christopher W. Banga.
Eugene S. Thagard.
Julia L. Bush.
Xavier A. Vecchio.
Patrick D. Cowan.
David A. Velasquez.
Jake T. Dorn.
Robin C. Boo.
Isabella A. Gates.
Jacob E. Bickus.
Charles J. Gulata.
Helen L. Burley.
Samuel H. Howard.
Evan T. Delvo.
Lauren D. Hudek.
Anna L. DeVries.
Carlin A. Ivy.
Jenna N. Forrester.
Dakota A. Jefferson.
Stephen A. Grazza.
Trevor J. Jones.
Caleb S. Kilpatrick.
Jonathan M. Lay.
Seamus G. McDonald.
Tina Lee.
John Mugambe from Rwanda.
Hannah K. Maku.
Ian M. Nadolny.
Kyle W. Marshall.
Samuel B. O'Connor.
Daniel P. McPadden.
Ammon N. Okazaki.
Cameron R. Arp.
Tyler W. Pachesny.
Jacqueline R. Parga.
Gabrielle Z. Purnell.
Talitha C. Pease.
Kristen M. Putz.
Franklin A. Pugh, Jr.
John B. Schultz.
Maxwell W. Reagan.
Austin D. Siemens.
Grant J. Ryan.
Connor V. Smythe.
Nicholas A. Ryan.
Maximilian A. Olbert.
Walker B. Selden.
Robert E. Wildermuth.
Atom Smadi.
Abikul Alam.
Rachel E. Treeweek.
Daniel T. Brown.
Nicholas I. Velez.
Sarah G. Chamberlain.
Anthony C. Villafon.
Alexis G.S. Ilopoulos.
Grant C. Williams.
Jared R. Ells.
Justin D. Augustine.
Thomas J. Ferrara.
Ian M. Kane.
Tanner M. Godot.
Matthew G. Celeste.
Tipper W. Higgins.
Brennan M. Chaucy.
Brandon M. Hatois.
Vanessa J. Chen.
Brian Kwan.
Alexandra W. Davis.
Jonathan Lozano.
Kane W. Edwards.
Jessica D. Maddox.
Kenneth P. Englert.
Jonathan M. Moignet.
Benjamin F. Gehring.
Andrew R. Newton.
Sorka M. Jordan.
Brandon E. Paglione.
Levi A. Napper Grant.
James C. Palmer.
Zachary B. Lowe.
Simran Patil.
Mary E. McCurry.
Jacob J. Pettit.
Corey J. Nielsen.
Levi J. Pingree.
Matthew R. Peringer.
Heidi Z. She.
Joshua K. Pleak.
Justin S. Wagner.
Corey C. Sanders.
Nicholas Roy M. Alonso.
David G. Santos.
Huntley W. Backage Jr.
Peter M. Strassfield.
Lloyd R. Beal.
Ryan H. Tumler.
Matilda R. Brady.
Kristen S. Vandeven.
Jordan M. Cassio.
Isabella M. Vargas.
Samuel R. Sepelic.
Andrew J. Visconti.
Evan C. Condon.
Richard J. Whalen.
Thomas E. Crane.
Bradley L. Whitehall Jr.
Cody A. Dillard.
From Bangladesh, Ibn Ani Zahim.
John F. Govern.
Austin R. Adams.
Vaughn A. Grant.
Brigida K. Anderson.
Grant R. Hall.
Stuart B. Anderson.
Amanda L. Horsey.
Jacob A. Batuco.
Kelsey C. Kraus.
Joshua L. Bell.
Zachary R. Curry.
Ryan W. Blount.
Kenny Lee.
Gary W. Bornhelt Jr.
Patrick C. Mayolo.
Christopher R. Chalk.
Brandon M. McCready.
Brian P. DeGori.
Francis C. McCurry.
Daniel J. Graham.
Nathaniel J. Meade.
Daniel E. Hancock.
Samuel E. Messina III.
Stephen F. Hollins.
Alexander Orta.
Samantha L. Leahy.
Grant M. Patterson.
John D. Matzko.
Moses C. Sun.
William R. Mooser.
Christian P. Vincent.
Adewunme T. Oyutega.
Ryan F. Wheaties.
Gunnar P. Patterson.
Abigail M. Wingfield.
Zhao Z. Foman.
Toby A. Yates.
Garrett E. Plant.
Christopher C. Alaperti.
Caleb J. Roth.
Joshua A. Balba.
Bailey K. Smith.
Donovan R. Ball.
Joseph W. Zumwalt.
Olivia J. Beatty.
Patrick J. Cahy.
John C. Beck.
Andrew T. Davidson.
Jennifer N. Ben.
Stanley H. Detner IV.
Alexander A. Gallardo Flowers.
Sheldon J. Dillman.
Taylor C. Brooks.
Ellen E. Doherty.
Paul Campuzano II.
Benjamin J. Duhame.
Keegan Z. Crow.
Kirby D. Eint.
Oscar A. Deal.
Michael D. Hoisington.
Harrison M. Flom.
Michaela A. Holmes Johnson.
Jordan D. Fox.
Connor P. Kane.
Richard J. Iwagu.
Galen C. Kreitzberger.
Matthew Y. Kim.
Timothy M. Lee.
Taylor W. Maruya.
Dalton A. McAfee.
Nicholas A. Miller.
Kayla K. Matute.
Leonid A. Millman.
Maxwell F. Mueller.
Benson T. Moore.
Sutton B. Norris.
Danielle M. Peck.
Adam J. Patula.
Jason R. Polito.
Matthew She. Row leader.
Christopher B. Sandlin.
Daniel J. Shell.
Jacob M. Swinson.
Hannah R. Shiflett.
Alec R. Tellefson.
Zachary R. Sawatsky.
Emily E. Trainer.
Stephen L. Stanford.
Andrew J. Valkenberg.
Anna Y. Uwadia.
Matthew P. Bedard.
James W. Williams.
William K. Bourne.
Edward L. Yoon.
Mitchell T. Brown.
Daniel R. Young.
Bruce M. Bergener.
Jeremy T. Beasley.
Manuela Cortez.
Andrew J. Bellinger.
Madison Y. Doherty.
Jesus Cortez.
Alexander C. Dietrich.
Sydney J. Evans.
Scout A. Gambill.
Trevor H. Fiddler.
Ethan W. George.
Carla P. Figueroa Matos.
Grace P. Gomez.
Benjamin T. Finnegan.
Patrick E. Hannon.
Eli N. Garrard.
Parker A. Harris.
Tyler L. Giofinco.
James D. Hess.
Elizabeth M. Irving.
John P. Iredale.
Tyrus N. Jones.
From the Netherlands, Tom Janssen.
Stephen W. Kelly.
Jesse E. Jordan.
George F. Kratz IV.
Katrina A. Josberger.
Andrew C. Lamb.
Austin C. Joyce.
Gerald F. Lanigan Jr.
Jordan A. Jurasic.
Jessica L. Lewis.
Lauren R. Lebo.
John M. Lowe.
Caleb H. Lim.
Sean A. Martin.
Tussie D. Lloyd.
Ian K. McBride.
Aaron D. McIver.
Hunter L. Mixon.
Grayson J. Osborne.
Talia E. Naranjo.
Samantha N. Poland.
Tania M. Nash.
Brady B. Rossignol.
William C. Ostland.
Sharheem R. Taylor.
Peter R. Previtt.
Preston B. Wiley.
Bradley P. Rotundi.
Stephen B. Wilson.
Jinwan So.
Robert T. Woodings.
Robert Sebeski Jr.
Tyler D. Young.
Jake R. Stoffel.
Caden G. Anderson.
Keegan J. Thomas.
Daniel J. Burgraff.
Bridget M. Tracy.
Olivia A. Capasso.
Ovidiu Gabriel Bachu Uriake.
Ross A. Kaywood.
Luke F. Barbe.
Natasha M. Chick.
Alvin R. Burns III.
Tanner P. Dismukes.
Rahel H. David.
Brianna M. Dorsey.
Henry G. Davis.
Nigel K. Ferguson.
Joseph B. Ellison.
Christopher C. Fredrickson.
Joshua M. Fernquist.
Taylor A. Gordon.
Jared J. Fritz.
John K. Herman.
Elaine J. Haggard.
Matthew C. Holmesy.
Jeffrey A. Hawks Robinson.
Paul R. Hauk.
Charles J. Keith.
Ethan Y. Shea.
Russell I. Landis.
Joshua P. Holgan.
Karis M. Lee.
John S. Kelly.
Mitchell B. Lau.
Christopher A. Lamoureux.
Anthony J. Martino.
Kendall J. Muncie.
Derek M. Minor.
Austin W. Rutledge.
Christian A. Ochoa.
Michael S. Shannon.
Spencer J. Pavia.
Taylor R. Sharpston.
Jack B. Rawlins.
Robert K. Sims.
Brandon P. Roberts.
Jeffrey C. Stark.
Connor I. Russell.
Amy Yang.
Jalen J. Sharp.
James Y. Yoon.
Daniel P. Surovic. Christopher J. Tanega. Regilla Vaglianiti. Andrew S. Young.
Dais. Secure. Cover. Dais. Attention. Go. Ladies and gentlemen, please rise for the singing of the alma mater.
Class, attention!
Dais. Re. Cover.
Class, cover.
Please remain standing while the oath of office is administered to the class of 2019 and welcome the United States Military Academy Commandant of Cadets, Major General Stephen W. Gillen.
Class of 2019, please raise your right hands and repeat after me. I state your name. Having been appointed an officer. In the Army of the United States. In the grade of second lieutenant. Do solemnly swear. To support and defend. The Constitution of the United States. Against all enemies. Foreign and domestic. That I will bear true faith. And allegiance to the same. That I take this obligation freely. Without any mental reservation. Or purpose of evasion. And that I will well and faithfully. Discharge the duties of the office. Upon which I am about to enter. So help me God. Welcome to the profession of arms. Please lower your hands.
Ladies and gentlemen, please remain standing and join in the singing of the official Army song, "The Army Goes Rolling Along."
Class, cover.
Uncover. Please remain standing for the benediction by Chaplain Carruthers.
Oh God, what an honor for me to be the first to ask your blessings upon the new graduates and newly commissioned officers before me. Through perseverance, tenacity, and some stubbornness, and a deep passion to succeed, they stand ready to toss their hats high into the sky to take their place in the long gray line. You remind us in Scripture, a desire fulfilled is sweet to the soul. Oh God, may the sweetness of their souls at this moment in time propel them forward to live a life of duty, honor, and country. Embolden them to be effective leaders committed to our values. And now, God, we pray for our soldiers who are serving in harm's way, their families who await their safe return, and those in the stadium who have served in harm's way, so freedom will reign. God bless the United States Academy, our Army, our Commander-in-Chief, and God bless America. Amen.
Days, recover.
Commandant, take charge of the great class of 2019.
Be Navy, sir.
Cool.
Second Lieutenant Benden, take charge of the class and dismiss the class of 2019.
So freedom will reign.
Go Army.
Class, cover. Class of 2019, dismissed.
Okay, if there are any lost parents out there, please report to the stage to pick up your kids.